This is a second stimulus check update. Last night, President Trump had an unexpected press conference at his New Jersey golf club talking about the 4 things he wants to have an executive order on. This spontaneous press conference happened moments after the last stimulus negotiation was a big fail. So in this video, I'll go over what happened with that failed negotiation attempt, and then what 4 things President Trump wants in the executive order, and what's going on with our second stimulus check. So after 2 weeks of closed-door stimulus negotiations between Mark Meadows, Steve Mnuchin with the Republicans, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer with the Democrats, last night pretty much concluded that it is a big fail. Almost no progress was made, and we do not have a stimulus package. With millions of American lives depending on these stimulus negotiations to come out with stimulus checks, unemployment assistance, eviction moratoriums, among many other important topics to help American people, it has been concluded as a complete fail. After last night's negotiation meeting, Chuck Schumer said there were only 2 choices for them: negotiate with the Democrats and meet us in the middle, or the other choice is for them to do executive orders. Nancy Pelosi said, "I've told them to come back when you are ready to give us a higher number." So Nancy Pelosi publicly said that she has been taking the stance of all or nothing. Just to familiarize you, the Republicans want a $1.1 trillion stimulus plan. The Democrats wanted a $3.4 trillion stimulus plan. And basically, after all of these meetings, Nancy Pelosi has said, we want all or nothing. But then after the meeting, Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer said that they are willing to drop their price tag down to $2 trillion. And after that, Mark Meadows said, I don't know if that's a reduction as much as she is just changing the time frames. I don't think she comes off with her number other than just made a shorter time frame. Earlier in the week, President Trump said that if a deal is not made by Friday last night, that he is going to issue executive orders. Then after this meeting, Mark Meadows said, we're going to take executive orders to try to alleviate some of the pain that people are experiencing. This is not a perfect answer. We'll be the first ones to say that, but it is all we could do and all the president could do within the confines of his executive power. We're going to encourage him to do it. Next, let's get into the 4 executive orders that President Trump spoke about in his press conference last night. Before we do, if you appreciate how direct and to the point this video is, please hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more direct and straight to the point videos like this regarding stimulus package and stimulus check updates. There was about 20 minutes of video footage that I went through, but for the sake of not wasting your time and keeping this video as short as possible, I'm just going to go over the key important facts. But later on in the day, I'll release a video going over more in detail of what was said. The first executive order that President Trump spoke about last night was payroll tax defer. More specifically, what he said, we're going to have the payroll tax go to the end of the year, and it'll be retroactive to July 1st. So we're going to go back to July 1st, and it'll go to the end of the payroll tax. At the end of the year, it may be extended. So what he's saying is if you work the entire month of July, just to keep numbers simple, if you made $1,000 in July, and we don't know the exact number yet of the payroll tax, but it might be around 7.5%. That means for every $1,000 you made, you would get $75 back. We don't know exactly how you're going to get that money back, but as a general rule of thumb, for every $1,000 you make, you're going to get an extra $75 because of the payroll tax cut. Next executive order would be the unemployment benefits to be extended until the end of 2020. So more specifically, President Trump said we're going to enhance unemployment benefits through the end of the year. What he's referring to is back in July, what expired was the $600 per week unemployment assistance. That is officially expired at this moment, and he's saying that he wants to extend it until the end of 2020. We don't know if he wants to extend the $600 amount or less. He hasn't given those specifics yet. Next executive order would be student loans will be deferred and interest rates will be forgiven. So he's saying that he would forgive interest rates and payments until further notice. And the 4th executive action would be to extend eviction moratorium. So the eviction moratorium expired back in July. And basically what this did is it froze the eviction process. So for anyone who couldn't pay their rent, rather than the eviction process starting, it was delayed because of the first stimulus package under the CARES Act. Officially, it is expired, and now anyone who was protected on that is on the brink of eviction. This affects close to 40 million Americans. So President Trump is saying that it is unfair that people are evicted, it is not their fault, and he wants to extend it. He did not give any details. Just to be clear, these executive orders are not official yet. He is just talking about the executive orders that he wants to take place and that he is going to take action on in the following week. So at this moment, these 4 things are not official. So what does this mean in regards to the next stimulus package and the second stimulus check? So officially, the Senate is on vacation. They left actually Thursday, August 6th. Mitch McConnell is saying that they are not on vacation, but they're on a 24-hour notice just in case a stimulus package happens, that they could come back within 24 hours and vote on it. At this moment, we are not even close to a stimulus package, and the idea of a stimulus check, we don't even know when that would happen. The Democrats and Republicans both agreed on a $1,200 stimulus check. Unfortunately, everything else regarding the stimulus package was not agreed upon. There's going to be a lot of news coming out over the next couple days, and I'll keep you updated on that, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you're curious about the best type of budget to have, it's called the 50-30-20 budget. You could click on this video right over here. It's on my second channel, Wise Sense, where I go over different money tips of how to save money, make money, invest money. You could click that video right over here right now, and I'll see you in that video. Or if you want more second stimulus check updates, you could click this playlist down over here, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.